Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Cosmic Conspiracies. We're going to watch and review some weird and wild clips from around the web. So without further ado, let's see them jewels.
Have you heard of the 80-year theory? Basically, every 80 years, there's a crucial change that ultimately changes humanity. We're coming up on 2024. 80 years ago,
Oh, geez.
World War II.
Wow.
80 years before 1944, 1864, the Civil War. 80 years before that, the end of the Revolutionary War, America becoming the United States. And so he's like, what's going to happen in 2024?
Dude.
If we're sticking to this 80-year theory. But he brought up like AI. He's like, AI didn't exist.
Oh, that's scary, man. I just saw on TikTok, there's this girl who's like an orthodontist or something. Pretty popular on TikTok. She's verified and everything. She just saw a video of somebody having a product for oral care, and it's her at the bottom.
What?
Using her voice and her face and her body and everything to endorse that product.
What?
And there's no way of stopping it.
Yeah.
You would have to have a full internet shutdown.
It's too late. AI is in
You can't.
everything.
You're not going to be able to stop it.
Alright, so the 80-year theory, they're basically saying that supposedly every 80 years, some tragic event happens in history. Apparently right now, we're marking the next 80 years, 2024, so we don't got much longer to figure out what happens with this one. And man, as far as AI, yeah, that jewel is getting crazy advanced, crazy fast. But could you imagine like scrolling through TikTok and all of a sudden you see a advertisement for a product with your face reviewing the product? That's just crazy. But to me, it kind of goes to show like how much data we gave to everything. The government, they just have all our fingerprints, all our faces through facial recognition and everything like that. So it's pretty crazy. I mean, they could theoretically make a video of anyone, anywhere, anytime. So yeah, that's wild to think about.
I am not Morgan Freeman, and what you see is not real. Well, at least in contemporary terms, it is not. What if I were to tell you that I am not even a human being? Would you believe me? What is your perception of reality? Is it the ability to capture, process, and make sense of the information our senses receive? If you can see, hear, taste, or smell something, does that make it real? Or is it simply the ability to feel? I would like to welcome you to the era of synthetic reality.
So I just threw those couple clips in there just to show you guys how advanced AI is actually getting. And in my opinion, honestly, it's kind of concerning.
چه نوری هم داره تو آسمون چقدر عجیبه داره میاد جلو نمیدونم.
Alright, so I've seen this one quite a few times now. I'm sure you guys probably have too. It's kind of all over the place at the moment. But my first impressions, I'd say that it's probably CGI. I know there was multiple angles and whatever, but they probably just had somebody look into the sky and then the UFO in afterwards. Some people are trying to say it could be like a drone that somebody decorated and is like out flying it around or whatever. But I don't really believe that would be the case either. Yeah, I believe it's probably fake.
Look at this, y'all. Look, the road is completely cracked in half. This is in Australia. Now, the weird thing about it is this guy is looking in the water and he sees millions of tiny little fishes. But this is the desert in Australia, y'all. Yeah, the ground is cracked. Check this out, y'all.
Can people see this?
Look at this. Look at the amount of fish. That's millions and millions. This is like, where did he come from?
Exactly. He's in the desert. Let me go to the sirens.
And this is, they're trying to get up. That's the fish there, look.
Look at the fishes. How do you have fishes in the middle of the desert? Oh man, the water is coming up. They've been telling us to watch. Look at the fish going across. They're going to the other side. Man, everything is changing. Saudi Arabia has changed. Now Australia is going through a change too. Look at all that water. Look at the birds. Look at the birds. And they're going for food. But what is going on, y'all? The road is literally cut. Y'all, it's cracked. So yeah, man, things are getting a lot interesting. But do you guys see the changes that the planet is going through? Fishes under the desert? Wow.
This is a pretty strange one. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but if I had to guess, I would say that it's like an inlet or something, and there's water on both sides. It's just started to come up over the road. But people that are from there are saying that it's actually a crack in the road. There's actually water and fish coming out of it, so I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
Hey, what the fuck? It was just two. Hey, it was just two, like, it's two figures in the air. It's two figures in the air. It's three. Hey, it's like four on, bro. It's like four suns lined up. Nah, that's like, I see like, it's like three globes lined up together. Damn, I can't focus my shit. And them damn clouds, bro. That's crazy. Damn clouds, you can see it though. But where's like, that's wild. Look, then look at my light.
This is another popular phenomenon going on right now. People posting videos of what appear to be two or multiple suns in the sky. Most of them can probably be explained away as some type of lens flare or reflection. But this one right here was probably the most convincing one that I myself have watched. I mean, at some points you could see two eclipses going on. Sometimes even looked to me like there may have been three. And also just a reflection from his camera even showed two eclipses. So that one was pretty strange.
Jeremy, what is the Mosul orb? And tell us, is this a particularly significant sighting?
Yeah, it's really significant that it was able to be seen by the public. So let me be very abundantly clear. There are these orbs, these spheres. You said Foo Fighters, which all the way back to World War II, you have these metallic spheres that are traversing our restricted or war zone or combat areas. And what happens is, through all of these decades, none of them ever have come out from military filmed until now. I was able to obtain this image, which, by the way, was from a classified briefing about UFOs, or what they call UAP, unidentified anomalous phenomena. That's the true definition now. And I was able to obtain it and release it. And this image is the first time the world is ever seeing one of these UAP from a conflict zone. Now, why is this important? People were laughing when I said it about a year ago until they start understanding that it's true, which is that we sometimes shoot at these unknowns. We shoot at them, but not just us. We also know that Russia and Syria fire upon the same units, the same objects, which means it's not theirs. So whose is it? Now, this image, the Mosul orb, is from northern Iraq. Luckily, I was able to obtain it and release it. But here's the deal. It is from within a classified briefing. What was that classified briefing? That classified briefing, which was authored by a man named Jay Stratton, who ran the UFO programs for the United States for a while. He put it in there to educate pilots and aviators and our war fighters. Hey, this is what we're seeing. This is one of those UFOs. You should and can report it. We're not going to call you cuckoo. We get it. We see it on radar. We want to know more about it, because if we shoot at these in conflict zones and we don't know whose they are, we could misidentify and have a fight between two countries because we're shooting at UFOs. This happens on a daily basis. Our pilots are seeing these orbs. Now, they're also pyramid in shape. They're also cubes with spherical auras, which is reported by pilots. So what you're seeing is an image they don't want you to see. It's from a video. They don't want you to see it. So the Pentagon is sitting there right now like, what do I do? Jeremy just released an image. We know it is from a classified briefing. It is of a UFO, and we've designated UFO, and it's in a classified briefing. What do we do? Are we honest to the public? That's what they're thinking. So right now, Susan Go, who's a woman who's the spokesperson at the Pentagon, is trying to figure out what to say. And right now she says, I have nothing for you. I mean, she says that to mainstream media. She says that to independent journalists. Well, they do got something for you. They got a 4-second video that they can release to the American global public. So I'm pushing, trying to put gasoline back onto this fire and make sure that they try to put out in the right way to the American and global public what this is. This is a UFO, man, straight up. They've made sure it's not a balloon. They made sure it's not a satellite. If you ever see the video, which I hope you do, it moves from the right side of your screen to the left. It is under intelligent control, and it is not ours. It is not China's. It is not Russia's. This is not a balloon. This is an intelligent controlled machine that is advanced, and we don't know who it's from.
So UFOs has always been a topic that has fascinated me my entire life. And I am pretty much a believer that there has to be some other type of life in the universe. I have seen this image of the Mosul orb floating around the internet. But what I found most interesting about this clip was just the fact that he was saying that other countries are also seeing these objects and firing at them, which is just wild because we're firing at unknown objects. And like he said, it could be misidentification and we end up starting a war with someone. So yeah, I'm not sure that's the best course of action if we are seeing UFOs.
My friends, it is my opinion that the Antarctic anomaly frequency is heating the Atlantic Ocean and will make hurricane season a lot worse. Check this out. And of course, this is only a theory. All right, my friends, welcome back. We're on Vent to Sky, and look what's back. It is May 23rd, 2024, and we have the beginning of the Antarctic anomaly once again. This one goes for a few days before they remove it. They will remove this. They always do. I'll skip to the days real quick just so you can see how far this frequency goes, because that's what this is. This is a frequency technology coming from Bovet Island, and you can see this spreading all the way up to the northern Atlantic, and I'm going to explain why we see this again. As you can see, the data here ends on the 29th. They will remove all data except for the data that initially took place, which will be right about here at 11 a.m. on Thursday. So you'll see this, and you'll see the rest of today, and then they will gradually remove this data. Now, I want you to think about something. The insane amount of heat we've been having in the Gulf and the southeastern states. But my friends, what we are seeing here with this heating of the Atlantic Ocean, we are 3 months ahead of schedule. As you can see on this chart, this is where we should be in the month of August as far as the temperature. In this section of the ocean, the exact path where our hurricanes come from the west coast of Africa, sweep down through the Cape Verde Islands, and then into the Caribbean. This is going to be a serious situation for the Caribbean, as I said, and also the Gulf. We're going to be dealing with Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, all these areas, including the Gulf of Mexico and eastern Florida. That is why, in my opinion, of course, this is my theory about this situation, we are seeing this Antarctic anomaly because this is a type of frequency weapon. This program has no other way of determining this type of data, so it only puts it out in a wave format. That's why it's not showing up in any other setting, and sometimes we get this on windy and sometimes we don't. But this, my friends, is the program trying to analyze this data, and the only way it knows how to is to put it in this form. So we're seeing an energy pulse. That's why we had the insane weather all over Africa and then Brazil shortly after and during these anomalies. There is no denying that that weather lined up exactly with every time this anomaly popped up. You can see that here in this image. Every time the anomaly popped up on 4/9, we had insane weather in Cape Town, South Africa. It was then followed by insane weather in Kenya, and then Oman, and then Brazil, as we just discussed. So keep an eye out for significant weather in these areas or the continuing of significant weather. My friends, this is a very significant thing that's taking place down by Antarctica, whether it's the island we've been speaking of, the Weir Antenna Array up to the northwest of the island, or the Antarctic coast itself. Regardless, this is a frequency. There's nothing physical about this situation or wave. There's no waves being read because that's not what's actually here. It's only being read as waves because this program has no other way of analyzing this type of info and putting it out to us. So this is the extent that we get the anomaly this time, going all the way up into the North Atlantic Ocean. This is unbelievable, my friends. I'll keep up on this as always. Take care. Bye-bye.
So this is another hot topic a lot of people's been kind of talking about lately. I really don't know enough about the whole weather app or just the weather in general to even really speculate on this, but I do think it seems to coincide with a lot of the weird weather and wildlife in the ocean that's been acting strange, as well as washing up on shore and dying. There's a lot of that going on, so maybe there's something to it.
Large hail in Texas.
La policía ya hay. Madre mía. Madre mía.
¡Cállate, Lourdes!
¿Pero por qué me voy a callar? ¿Qué? ¿Que estoy haciendo vídeo? Madre mía del amor hermoso. Mira si estoy temblando.
These are all dead jellyfish, you guys. What is going on? All of these. Look at this. This is so... It's so sad. This is so sad.
What are they in a frenzy about?
I don't know. I've seen it, but that's a lot of medium.
Y'all ever seen that many all at once again?
Not really.
Damn.
Something really strange is happening in our oceans, and the wildlife is clearly reflecting that. Groups of whales have been coming together before beaching and unaliving themselves, and scientists have no clue why. This specific group was located near Australia, and the general assumption was that they may have just wandered too close to shore by accident. But the exact same thing happened near Taylor's Bay, and according to the locals who were trying to help, the whales and dolphins sounded like they were screaming for help. Check it out real quick.
First stranded before 2 p.m. yesterday at the rocky beach in Taylor's Bay.
They were screaming. It is probably the thing that's stopping me from sleeping, because you can hear this screaming in your ears. They were making more than a noise. They were really yelling out for help.
And even after the locals and rescue teams helped the whales back into the water, they re-beached themselves further down the coast, almost as if they refused to go deeper into the ocean. Over in the beach in Oregon, a female anglerfish washed up, which is really strange when you consider that they live 2,000 to 3,000 feet deep. And with the huge anomaly that we were initially told was a glitch coming back, people's speculation is starting to grow and theories are starting to circulate. I touched on the first theory that states that very large creatures, or a very large creature, possibly Leviathan, has entered our ocean's ecosystems, eating the wildlife and scaring them as well. But there's a second theory stating that some sort of frequency device is being used or tested, heating up the oceans and scaring the wildlife. Leave a like and let me know what you think.
Alright, yeah, I just threw these couple clips in here just to kind of show you guys some of the stuff that's been going on around the world with the weather and the wildlife.
Hey guys, check out this amazing footage of a alien type of creature spotted on a Ring doorbell camera home security system in El Paso, Texas. Recorded by a woman sitting on her couch at 3:30 in the morning. Noticed something on her phone from a notification telling her that there was some type of movement or activity outside of her home. Now, people all over the internet are saying this is some type of alien creature or of an unknown species. No one seems to know what this creature is. It's going viral all over the internet, all over TikTok. People are sharing this video and reposting it. Others are saying the eyes and face resembles Taylor Greene, a political runner. What do you guys think this is? Please comment below. Don't forget to repost.
So this kind of stuff actually sometimes annoys me, because if somebody puts out a video like this and you're claiming it's an alien, why would you not upload the entire video? Like, they didn't show the creature walking up to the door, they just show it for a few seconds or whatever right up at the camera. So I'm going to have to assume that that is fake. Somebody in a costume or a mask playing a prank. Alright y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. I really greatly appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this at all, got anything from it, please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe to help grow the channel. And I'll be back with a fresh set of clips for you guys tomorrow. But until then, take care and stay aware. Peace.